What's up, guys? Bonnie Dash here again, and I know it's been a long while, but I've been moving house, and it's been hard to get internet these days, but I'm back again. So with any luck, now we can get back to the top 5s, what I was doing. I don't think I'll be done before I enter 2017, so it might be before I enter 2018, to say, so it might be a late 2017 once for 2018. But at least you guys are still going to get it, though. But without further ado, we left off with 2003. Well, we finished off 2003 last time, and now we're into 2004. So we're starting with top 5 best video games of 2004. Top 5 best video games of 2004. At number 5. Catwoman. Now, I hated the movie Catwoman with Halle Berry. Halle Berry? Not sure how you say her name correctly. I think I said her last name correctly. I don't think I said her first name correctly. But still, I hated that movie. That movie was awful. Purely god awful. I think the Catwoman movie was supposed to represent, actually, I don't know which Catwoman was supposed to represent, because there's a Catwoman in Marvel Spider-Man. Then there's a Catwoman in DC for Batman. Oh no, wait, that Catwoman is Batman's, Black Cat's is Spider-Man. Got those two confused. There, Steven. Well, yeah, there, Steven. Anyway, but if it is, then that means this would be for Batman one, wouldn't it then? But even if it was, the origin story was shit, and the movie was shit. But the video game was really good. I've not completed it. It's at number 5 because it's good, but it could be better. I've not completed the video game, but from how far I got into it, it was really good. I couldn't get past most of the difficult stuff. I even had to ask my brothers to do that because it was proper difficult, this game. This game is really hard. And it definitely beats the movie. I know there are some video games out there that beats their movies. I'm not talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine because the movie was fairly decent. The movie was fairly decent, but the video game was 100% better. Just like this game. This game definitely beats the movie, but it's not my favourite. So yeah, at number 5, Catwoman. At number 5, Catwoman. At number 4, The Suffering. Now, there's loads of other Suffering games as well. The first one that I've played was quite good. Basically, you're this prisoner person. I forgot his name. I really did forget his name. I'm not very good at remember a lot of people's names because I've played so many games I had to remember everyone's fucking name. But basically, you play as this prisoner person, and your goal is to escape this madness that is the Suffering and these weird-ass creatures that attack. Funny thing is, though, these creatures came from his mind. All of these crazy things he thought of came out of his mind, and he has to kill them he has to kill them and stop them from killing everyone else. Basically, what the premise is, though, is that some person killed his wife, and then he went to go kill that person because the law didn't do anything about that. So he killed that person, and the law says he's the bad person. So he was about to be electrocuted in an electric chair. But before that happened, his inner demons came out, and he's got to stop them. He did that. He actually wanted to get revenge on those people that thought it was a good idea to not actually stop his wife's killer. But you know, that's when he realized he made a mistake, because not only were the inner demons killing everyone that he hates, after that the inner demons were going to kill him. Kind of weird when you think about it, but the game kind of works. It's got some good scares as well, and for old-timey graphics, it kind of works back then. I don't think it holds up today, but it's still a good game, and it's very spooky. So, not my favourite though, but it's still good. So yeah, at number 4, The Suffering. At number 4, The Suffering. At number 3, Prince of Persia: The Warrior Within. Now, I've talked about the Prince of Persia Sands of Time, which wasn't the first Prince of Persia game, because the first one came out before 2000. which I might actually do those other ones though, but I've not. But you know, I've only started to become a proper gamer in the 2000s, so it's kind of hard for me to know what games are out there. But still, this Prince of Persia game was good. It beats the Sands of Time. I know I don't have the dagger of time to be able to go back in time, but the puzzles in this were a lot more harder to do, which I kind of like a challenge. And the boss battle, this is one of the boss battles. I know it's got like button prompts and that, like you've got to rapidly press a button, but I kind of love quick time events and button prompts. As long as it doesn't hurt my fucking finger when you got to go tap 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 tap. That is really annoying and painful. But it's still a good game, and it's great to play. The Prince of Persia games have been quite good these days, although I'm not sure about the latest Prince of Persia game that I once played, made by Ubisoft. They're all made by Ubisoft, but still, Ubisoft is starting to go downhill these days, and I'll get to that when I get to the other games. But anyway, it's a good game, and it's a good game for good challenges and puzzles and that lot, and it's got a good story. Basically, the warrior Vin is basically unleashing his warrior Vin, like it states. He's trying to unleash his warrior within. If I explained that right, I think I have. I don't think I have, but I'm not sure if I have anyway. But still, it's a good game, and I'd recommend getting it at the PS2 if you still got one. If not, then I think the PC has it, or one, PS2 one. Either way, it's a good game. You should play it. But yeah. And number 3, Prince of Persia, Warrior Vin. And number 3, Prince of Persia, Warrior Vin. And number 2, Fable 1. Oh my word. Where do I begin with this? Now, it's not number 1. You'll see why what number 1 is, because it was awesome. Number 1's awesome, but still. Fable 1 deserves number 2 because it is fucking awesome. Right, when I was a kid, I saw all these RPGs like Final Fantasy. Don't get me wrong, they are cool, but they didn't captivate me in a sense. I didn't like the Final Fantasy games more than I should because they weren't that interesting to me. And then I heard about Fable. My friend. I won't say his name. I might just call him Gregory because I don't want to say his real name in case he gets pissed off by it. But still, I'll just say, no, whatever. I won't give him a name. But anyway, he told me about Fable. The first Fable I played was Fable 1. Oh wait, no, it was Fable 2. And I was like, this is good. I want to see what the first one was like. The first one was good. Not better than Fable 2 in my opinion though, but it's good. It's a good start of Journey, basically. Fable 1 was a good start of Journey game. I managed to play it though when I bought myself a normal Xbox. And to find out it's also on the 360 and anniversary. That is good. That was good. And I think that was the last game Lionhead Studios made before they, well, left. Rest in peace, Lionhead. Because I know Fable 3 wasn't too good, it was meh. And a Fable Connect, why? Why did you make a Fable Connect? It was a weird question. I know that did tell we're bad, but maybe they just ignore the Connect because everyone should ignore the Connect. They'll do better. But either way, this was a good start. It's the first ever Fable, which you can only play as a guy. Then in Fable 2, which is a boy and girl, so maybe that's why people like Fable 2 more, but still. In the first Fable came out like years and years and years ago, well, like in 2004, should I say. Obviously 2004. So, basically back then, not a lot of girl gamers weren't being recognised. That's why Lionhead Studios didn't make it so you can play as a girl. You get to beat up a girl. Actually, that sounds more sexist the more I think about it. That sounds really sexist. Although, actually, you also get to kill her, but that's your choice. This game is a choice game. Whatever you do affects the game. You can choose to be good, or you can choose to be evil, and it's your it's your choice. It's a really good choice game, and if you like these kind of RPG games, it's not an MMORPG, which is massive multiplayer online roleplay game. It's just more like an RPG game, and it's really good, and it's got some good skill traits and that lot. I'd recommend people playing the first Fable, and I don't want to give it too much spoilers, basically, but it's got some good story. It's got really good story. But yeah, it's not my first one, it's not my first favourite, but it's still good. So yeah, at number 2, Fable 1. At number 2, Fable 1. And the number one video game of 2004 is Halo 2. Now, I talked about the first Halo, Halo Combat Evolved, which was really good. This game takes it out of the park or the water, whatever phrase you like to use. This game is fucking awesome. Where do I even begin with how awesome this game is? In the first game, Master Chief could only hold one gun. This game, they started to make him dual wield, and his armor is a lot more better upgraded. He can use like more. He can carry more grenades, carry more bullets, and he has like a great array of fucking cool ass guns on that lot. And in this game, we get new types of Covenant as well. This game is awesome. But not only will you get to play as Master Chief, you get to play as Arbiter. I know he's in Halo 3, but you can only play as Arbiter if it's a multiplayer game. Which was kind of stupid for Bungie to do that. I mean, there is other Halo games like Halo, Halo 4, and Halo 5. Trust me, those two are awful. But still, this is the best one. Reason being, 2 characters and 2 different stories. It is kind of hard to follow it if you don't understand what's going on in the stories. But either way, it's a good continuation of a Halo game. And the Arbiter in this game was fucking awesome. You even get to see the Flood as the Arbiter and Master Chief. And each of them have to do like their different missions. When they meet up, they do like their different separate raise missions. And it's good. They've even got like a boss in this called Boot Jefferton. I'm not sure. No, the first game didn't have a boss. The third game did though, which was Guilty Spark. But in this one, it's the Boot Jefferton. I think it's called Tartarus or Tartarus. I forgot his name, but I'll probably look up that again to find out. But this game is the best Halo game out there. It's just great. And its multiplayer mode in this game was awesome. I'm glad to fucking see that for Xbox One they've got the Master Chief Collection, and you get to play as Halo 2 in the remastered version. But the graphics are a bit meh in my opinion for the Xbox One. The normal Xbox game of Halo 2 beats those graphics out of the water. This game deserves to be number 1. It's fucking awesome. And a good continuation with Katana and Master Chief, and also another playable character as Arbiter. Great game. So yeah, at number 1, Halo 2. At number 1, Halo 2. Well guys, that's it for me today for my top 5 best video games of 2004. Join me tomorrow where I talk about my top 5 worst video games of 2004. Well guys, bye.